Sylvia Jane Hutton, known professionally as Sylvia, is an American country music singer. She achieved much of her success in country music during the 1980s. Sylvia was born on December 9th, 1956 in Kokomo, Indiana. Her career in country music took off in the early 1980s when she signed with RCA Records. Her debut single, Drifter, released in 1981, was a top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart. Her early success helped establish her as a rising star in country music. Sylvia released several albums during her career. She dropped her self-titled album in 1982. Sylvia's contribution to country music during the late 1980s is well remembered, partially because of her hit song, Nobody.
We all felt like something was really special with Nobody that day in the studio. It was the last session to complete the album. We already actually had enough songs to complete the album, but we thought, well, let's just do one more session and then we'll be sure we have the songs we want for the album. That morning, Kai Fleming and Dennis Morgan ran in with the guitar, sat down. They hadn't even put it down on tape. Said, we just finished this song, you've got to hear it. The morning of the session, and I was singing the chorus, but the second time they were, and it was like, well, yeah, we're gonna record this song. And so we did, and we all thought, wow, that is really cool, you know, but had no idea it would do what it did. And so it becomes this big hit on the country radio and goes up to #1. 26 weeks it was on the country charts, half of a year. It was a long, long time.
Yeah.
And it starts to come back down, and the West Coast promotion guy with RCA, Carson Schreiber. Said,
yada, yada, yada.
Yes, yada, yada, yada. He always said that. He is in a meeting and they're going, okay, Nobody goes to #1. It's going to come down next week. Let's get off the record. And Carson says, He had just gotten it on the biggest pop station in LA and said, man, we're just starting. And he convinced them to stay on the record. And then they started promoting it in the pop world. And it was on the pop charts for 26 weeks. So the record was on the charts for a total of a year, which was at that time kind of unheard of.
Sitting in a restaurant, she walked by. I seem to recall that certain look in your eye. I said, who's that? You said with a smile, oh, it's nobody. Oh, nobody. Maybe that explains the last 2 weeks. You called me up, dead on your feet, working late again. I asked who with, you said nobody. Oh, nobody. Well, your nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name. Well, I wondered, does she think she's being clever? You say nobody's after you. The fact is what you say is true, but I can love you like nobody can. Even better. Late last night, we went for a drive. You were miles away. I asked who's on your mind. You said nobody. Nobody. Why do you ask? Oh, her again. I could have told you that. We came back home, got ready for bed. I said to myself, I've got one shot left. You're still mine, and I won't stand in line behind nobody. Nobody. Well, your nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name. Well, I wonder, does she think she's being clever? You say nobody's after you. The fact is what you say is true, but I can love you like nobody.
So I am all for bringing 80s fashion back. Let's do it. I am feeling the top, Sylvia. Lovely.
I ask who's on your mind. You said nobody. Why do you
Is it just me, or is this audience just a tad subdued?
home? Got ready for bed. I said to myself, I've got one shot left. You're still mine and not.
In spite of the audience, Sylvia is up there doing her thing and having a wonderful time. Love this.
Hung up when I ask her name. Well, I wonder, does she think she is
You can't go wrong with red and black. Go ahead on, Sylvia.
nobody's after you? That is what you say is true, but I can love you like nobody can. Even better. Well, you're nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name. Well, I wonder, does she think she is being clever? You say nobody's after you. That is what you say is true, but I can love you like nobody can. Even better. Well, you're nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name.
That Sylvia was pretty hot. Guess who called today? Nobody called today. And she was wondering if you were at home. Who the hell is nobody? Nobody is about to get her ass beat. After like the first 10 seconds, I'm like, yeah, I've heard this. Never listened to it. Really enjoyed this one. What a fun song. One of those really serious life situations packaged in a light-hearted, make you smile kind of way. Who the hell is nobody? Very clever, Sylvia. I actually enjoyed this one. This one brought to you guys by a couple of my channel members. At Scorpion_Taz and at Nicole Jewel. Thank you guys so much for this suggestion. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please consider joining my channel. We would love to have you aboard. Hit that join button and please subscribe. Welcome to my country music journey. Leave us a like if you like, and until the very next video, take care of yourselves. Peace.